Good morning, everybody. It is Live with Dale today. It's Friday here on my YouTube channel. Man, I'm going to be talking about something that's really important to a lot of entertainers. But before we get going here, do me a favor. Click that subscribe button, become a follower, join in. The things that I'm doing here, you're not going to see on other channels. Trying to make it fun, interesting. I go live every Friday talking about the balloon entertainment industry and things that are changing not only in my world, but also your world. So this is the time that you want to become part of the Live Nation here and subscribe. All right, as the banner said, I'm talking about where is the balloon entertainment field going. As you know, almost every entertainment is shut down. Now, I'm going to hear people go, well, I'm in Florida, it's open, we're doing things, or I'm in Ohio and things are starting to open up, or I'm in Indiana. It's not really opening up like it used to be. Let's face the truth. Things are not normal still. This is going on 3 months now, and things have not changed that dramatically where we could run out and go, man, I'm making all the money again, I'm doing libraries, I'm doing this. No, let's back it up. What happened? Everybody went virtual. Then there's a glutton of virtuals, shows, and people are going, wow, man, I'm going to put mine on video and sell mine as a video. And we're finding out that park districts and libraries have a very small budget this year because, face it, they don't have people coming in. The city doesn't have revenue from their sales tax. Everything is just down. So what does that mean for the entertainment field? Specifically the balloon people. This is where it gets crazy. Traditionally, when we hit summer, it's like gangbusters. We get through the January, February, and we're like, woohoo, summer's here. We're going to be finishing up schools. We're going to have end-of-year school events. Libraries are going to be picking up. Festivals, corporate events. We're going to have all this rolling into the holidays. 4th of July, a huge event. And what do we know? All these events are shut down. So what happened in the balloon industry? Everything switched. We went to this decor concept. Yard art, which I've been actually blogging about, is becoming very popular. It is nothing new. It is just something that has been around for decades. And now people are going, hey, stake a big 15 in my front lawn for my kid's birthday. Or give me a 13. Give me the words happy birthday in balloons. That's what's happening. But as I do this video today, it is going to be 89 degrees for the next 3 days. Yard art, balloon yard art, balloons are not going to cut it. We know as entertainers that balloons' lifespan in heat, humidity, and direct sun deteriorate very quickly. So if someone's going to be spending a couple hundred to a couple $1,000 going, let's see, I put up that display and it pops within a couple hours. That's like selling them an ice sculpture that melts literally in hours. The benefit there is not long lasting. So the sell becomes much more difficult to do. So where do we have to transform? We're not twisting balloons at a festival because they're gone. We can't be doing a show in a library because they're gone. We could try pitching a virtual studio, which all the tech and everything else for a small budget. But what's happening? We're slowly opening up birthday parties. A lot of entertainers are still hoping, fingers crossed, birthday parties are happening. In fact, I actually have one today, a small birthday party for 7 kids. Yes, the rate was cut. Nothing I could do about it because everything is being scaled back. I'm going back to prices that I haven't done in 5 years, which for me is scary. But again, when the phone rings once every 30 days, it's not good for business. So how do we revamp? I've seen a couple trends that have been happening. Yard art, yes, that works great, but guess what? I'm in the Chicagoland area in the Midwest. If I'm getting to the 80, 90 degrees, I know Arizona already is in the 90s. And for a fact, my sister has posted out in the California, Nevada area, it's already up to 105 and 107. So balloons are just going to melt. They're not going to work out in the yard. So what we have to do is figure out how to transform this balloon yard art to inside art. We have to start showing people that we could do balloon deliveries for the house. Now, this is being done in two formats. I know balloon deliveries are starting to happen as people are starting to recommend that yard art not sit outside, but take it in. I even do that. If I make, the big 2020, or I make a graduation girl, or any of the things that I make, and I look at the temperature and I see that it's going to be over 85 degrees, I tell the client, keep it up for the first 3-4 hours, pull it inside because that afternoon heat is going to destroy the balloons. So that's the way I educate my customer. Now, I have seen people doing drop-off statues, which is great because these you could drop off and bring in. Now, that sets up a whole different situation again with equipment. And this is something that if you're a balloon twister trying to get in the decor work, it is a big, not only learning curve of what balloons to use, what designs to make, which is quick, which is easy, which is a profitable one, but you also need to have the equipment. You need to have the stands, you need to have the poles, you need to have stuff that if I have 5 birthday parties, and I go, woohoo, great, I'm going to do 5 drop-offs, it means I need to have 5 stands. If you're a decor person, you probably have a box of stands sitting there, and you just reach in and go, man, I got 35 stands. It's no big deal. Other people are running to Walmart going, I need to buy light poles. I need poles. Where can I get poles? What kind of poles should I use? So this transition into twisting to these large sculptures is different. My thought process is look at the candy cup business. I've seen a couple artists being very successful at taking their craft of twisting and creating nice, beautiful presentation figures, incorporating it with a candy cup. Now, here's the thing, folks. It doesn't have to be a candy cup. Why not partner with a jewelry maker? Somebody who can make nice, personalized jewelry. Let's customize and get away from the candy cup. Even though this candy cup can store almost anything in it. It is a vessel for a product. So now the question is, what kind of product can I complement? Is it a beauty product? Is it for kids? Is it maybe a Fortnite pass or a game pass that they buy from you through an Amazon card? In a sense that they get that $25 card plus this display. It just doesn't have to be candy. So we could be creative and upsell. Now, I'm even taking this to a different level. Remember those, I don't know, they're the holiday calendars. They happen at Christmas time. If you know the word, just put it down there in the text. Let's see. I have no idea what you call these calendars. I want to say Yuletime calendars. These are the calendars that you have these little doors that you open up and each one has a number as you count to Christmas. Why not do a balloon sculpture, something like that, where a child could break balloons and each balloon has a different prize in it? Now, granted, popping the balloons can be scary, but if we're putting things in 5-inch rounds, it's not that scary. And we could create a custom special countdown to the child's birthday where they pop that big one and things happening. Now, again, this goes back into stuffing equipment. I don't have a stuffing machine. For those decor people out there who have stuffing machines, you could get really creative. And like a baby reveal, where you pop that balloon and the confetti comes out, you could do the same thing for a birthday party. Be creative. I mean, that's where I see the entertainers coming in, is being creative, thinking out of the box, and designing something that is unique that the competition down the street doesn't have. I mean, let's be realistic, folks. People are shopping online. Now it comes up to that decor person. How far do they want to drive? Do they want to drive an hour from their house or 2 hours from their house? If they're delivering 3 deliveries and it's taking them in that path, it's worth them doing that drive. But if you're ping-ponging across your city, it's not always worth the money to be doing that many trips. But again, in a down economy, you may find driving all over the place is making some money versus no money. But if you look at a regional map, think of the old days, put a pin in where you're located, draw a 10-mile or 15-mile or 20-mile compass around your area. What can you reasonably service? That's your marketing area. If you're overlapping with other balloon decor people, make your product different. Have something different in your candy cups. Make it different. Make it special. Maybe your candy cups are designed for adults and not kids. Maybe it's something that, whatever you could put in this cup. So somebody buys something on Amazon, they put it in this cup. They pre-deliver to you, and you build this display, which is delivered. So we get very creative with this. Now, I know there's somebody going, Dale, you're taking to this extreme. This is not going to happen. This is just outlandish. But let's be realistic. Football may not happen this year. They're still trying to figure out how to play football. One of the most popular sports in the United States. The highest rated watched game is football every weekend. What does that tell you? Football doesn't happen. If it does, it happens in a bubble. No audience. Does that mean people are going to have home parties? All right, August starts football season. It's June, July, August. We have roughly 3 months. Should we be buying Mylar football balloons? Think about it. What kind of decor? Should we be planning football design decor to be selling? Should we go out and figure out what our local team is and figure out what their colors are and start building products for the football season, because there's a good chance the football season is going to happen, but it's going to happen in a way that there's no audience. Now, I know there's going to be some cities that try this, but again, folks, if we have 4th of July events being canceled, public pools being canceled, parks are still closed, nobody knows how to open up in social distancing. The White House staff is already saying, if football happens, it's going to have to be in a bubble. So we have to start planning our displays appropriately. Now, I know the people in the decor industry know this, but as a balloon entertainer, we're still stuck in the mind going, man, I was going to order all these red, white, and blue balloons, dude. Now I don't need different mindset, because as entertainers, we focused on having certain supplies because we're actually entertaining. Me, I'm stacked up on stage show stuff for school assemblies that didn't happen. So it's like, wow, how do I burn through this supplies? Do I save these supplies? All this is happening. So where I see the balloon entertainment happening, do me a favor right now, click on the subscribe if you haven't. Please do that. Get notified when the next live broadcast is. But this is where I see the industry going. Stage shows, all that, done. Okay, it's very little is going to happen. Restaurant, entertainment, very little is going to happen. It's going to be, if you're one of these lucky individuals to do it, congratulations. But for the majority of us, it is going to be trying to get birthday parties, doing some kind of display work, decor work, because it's summer. We can't do yard art until the fall. So now we're in summer mode. It's doing candy canes, candy cups, that is, or some kind of display piece. And we're actually competing against the floral industry. And we have to look at that because, some of these designs aren't the greatest. We don't have to worry about these big gaming trucks rolling up, but we are fighting Fortnite and all these other distractions. So we have to get creative. It is shifting from twisting in lines to yard work to the next phase, which I see are the candy cups, because there's going to be small birthday parties. These are the parties that are going to upscale a little. You're only going to have maybe 10 kids at these parties. They're going to want some kind of balloon decor. So that's where we have to start focus. So my name is Magical Balloon Dude Dale. I've been in this business 35 years. That's where I see the migration going. Come end of July, maybe you'll have an idea of where it's going for the fall. But right now, I see the shift. Yard art, birthday parties / display deliveries, or candy cups. So I hope you found this educational. Do me a favor. If you agree with me, leave me a comment. If you disagree with me, leave me a comment. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you think the future of this industry is going. That's the way it's happening for 2020 in my vision, my mind. So my name is Dale Abrachta, the Magical Balloon Dude. Click subscribe. Be safe, be healthy, be wise.